up? What's up? How you doing? How's your body? How's your mind? And how is your soul? What's popping? I mean, what's happening around you? It's Wednesday, the 13th day in the month of March 2023. And it is indeed, it is indeed a good day, I must say. A good day to have conversations. Might not be a good day for some of you because every Wednesday is on the sunny side. We get to spend a shorter period of time together. But then again, we'll try to make the most out of the 1 hour that we have to ourselves. Of course, from now up until 1 o'clock, we'll be having a conversation. And Trending Stories comes up at 1. Thereafter, we'll have the FinTech show. And then the 2 o'clock through to 3 o'clock hour, we'll be talking figures. And that will be all on the sunny side today. 3 o'clock, we'll have Rivers Today. And thereafter, Hard Facts with Kaladaka Rubatable up until 7 o'clock. And then, of course, the Sports Gang will be here on extra time. And finally, it will be time for Let's Talk with Sam Oracle Chinedu. And that will be that about that for today on Nigeria Info. My name is Denise Dennis Wall, one and only of Nigeria Info FM. Without further ado, let's talk brand loyalty amidst economic hardship. The popular brands you're used to. It's often said that the popular brands are quite expensive. But people still don't mind. They buy it. As a matter of fact, peg it at any amount you possibly would think of. They would still get patronage. I hear that non-alcoholic beverages have increased in price, from the carbonated drinks to the malt drinks to the packed juices and all of that. And even the alcoholic ones as well. But you see, all of these brands, moving from cars to phones to canned foods to dairy products to toiletries, some of you will still use certain brands no matter how high the cost. Does it make you feel big identifying with such brands after you use them? Or does it offer the satisfaction you desire? Or are you not one who is quick to switch to alternative options? I'll take mobile phones, for example. I know this because I'm trying to purchase one. A particular brand is everybody's, may not be for the guys, but you see, every young lady would like to own that particular brand of phone. Some people own it because they usually maximize its capacity to do a lot of things. Skip makers, people who work remotely, people who their mobile devices are literally their offices. Added features would be the camera sharpness and all that. If you see a picture put online, and you can tell that this is the phone they use for that picture. And if you see another phone, you can tell. So now, these two products are in the market. They offer almost the same thing. One, they're both Android phones, by the way. But one has made itself, today it's this one, tomorrow it's upgrading, the other time it's upgrading, next tomorrow it's upgrading. And before you know it, you use this one. By the time the next one is out, you're swapping it for the bigger one. Another one comes. And yes, it doesn't give screen problems. The other one, on the other hand, the screen is good, all right? Everything good. But when the screen gets bad, it is very, very, very expensive. So this is it. Some people will always use that particular phone, no matter how much it costs in the market. That is what they will go for. If they have a need to change their phone, they will go for the higher version of that one. Not that same one. I've seen someone buy the same one too. Even with cars, some people are loyal to certain brand of cars. So if it's Toyota, it's Toyota. If it is Honda, it's Honda. There is nothing else you want to say to them that will make them stop using that particular brand. So they're always upgrading. But what influences your loyalty to a brand? And in the midst of the current hardship, are you still loyal to certain brands despite cheaper alternatives? After the break, we'll continue. Stay tuned to us. Now, head on to X at Nigeria Info page, that X handle, and Facebook page, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Will continue to purchase from the same brand over and over again despite competitors offering similar products or services. Not only do customers continue engaging and purchasing from the same brand, but they also associate positive feelings towards the brand. It has a lot to do with how customers perceive your brand, its actions and its values. And it's an important way to help retain customer loyalty and increase repurchase rates. Now, brand loyalty, customer loyalty, they may seem synonymous, but they are not. Customer loyalty focuses on the customer's spending. For instance, brands can create customer loyalty by offering lower prices, discounts, and reward programs. This is also known as transactional loyalty. However, brand loyalty focuses on customer perception, which can also be considered emotional loyalty. How do customers see your brand? How the customers feel about your brand? Brand loyalty can be associated with so many products, so much more than the price of the product. It's also developed by how customers feel and value your brand. So let's go back to the examples I had cited earlier, talking about cars. So you want to buy a car now. or you want to change your car, and you see probably let's call it Wazobia car and a Nigeria Info car. But then again, you're used to Nigeria Info cars, and they're telling you that a Wazobia car is probably going for 3.7 million, and the Nigeria Info car is going for 5.8 million naira. Now, when we're seeing that we're in a period of economic hardship, you will go for what is cheaper. But no, you tell yourself, I don't have the complete money yet, but I'm gonna hustle it out and I'm gonna buy the Nigeria Info car instead. How many million more? About 2 million plus more, right? The same thing for phones. You desperately need to change your phone, and you see how much you have in your account. Or you probably go to a phone shop and you ask for the particular phone you want, or they're offering you phones and they're saying this is a brand, this is a brand, this is what this offers, this is what this offers, this is XYZ amount, this is XYZ amount. You surprisingly go for the one that is seemingly more expensive as opposed to this other one. And sometimes it's not even about the features, because maybe the one that is cheap may offer more. But you see, you've established loyalty. You've perceived this brand as something. Hence, not even the marketer station that particular phone shop or any other phone shop for that matter can persuade you to change your mind. Canned foods, from tin tomatoes to tin sweet corn to tin corned beef to think of the many packaged products that we have in the market, from salt to sugar, you name it. You are particularly loyal to a particular brand of sugar, a particular brand of salt. Anytime you go for shopping, no matter the cost, you're not getting there and they're telling you this one is this price and you say, oh, okay, let me take this one. No, you're picking the expensive ones. Dairy products, milk. I mean, I'm talking about things that some of you can relate to. You use milk, except of course you're lactose intolerant. So you use this particular brand of milk. The last time you bought it, it was maybe 5,400. And now you're going to purchase it again, and it's now 6,385 naira. Don't get it twisted. It's actually 6,400 naira. Don't be allowing that 15 naira they remove to deceive you. Let's say an additional 1,000 naira added. And there is an alternative brand that is also equally good. But guess what? That one may probably be sold for 6,200. You are complaining of economic hardship. Why didn't you go for the one of 6,200? Why go for the one of, I'm just saying, toiletries, from bathing soap to toothpaste to hygienic stuff to deodorant, body spray, you name it. There are always alternatives, and most of these alternatives are cheaper. But guess what? Brand loyalty. You go to the supermarket, and no matter how much it costs, you buy it. What is it about you buying expensive things? I thought we should say, okay, economy is okay. Let's go for the one that is cheaper. I mean, I can save like 2,000 naira if I buy this other one. I mean, is it not just milk? Or is it not just a phone? Or is it not just salt? Or is it not just sugar? Does it make you feel big identifying with such brands? Or does it offer the satisfaction that you indeed desire? Or you're like some people that if you've fallen in love with something, nobody can convince you otherwise. You're like that man or woman who fell over heels in love with their partners. And even if other people can see that this person is a bad person for you, I say, leave it like that. Love her like that. Leave it. Mind your business. It not concern you. What influences your loyalty to a brand? That's question number 1. And question number 2, in the midst of the current hardship, are you still loyal to certain brands despite cheaper alternatives? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going first. My answer is no. I go for the cheaper alternatives. And yes, there are some brands that I will never compromise on, because over the years, like my bathing soap, for instance, yes, I cannot. I'm sorry. If you want to sell that soap for something, there are other cheaper options. But guess what? I'm staying loyal and faithful to that brand no matter what. I wouldn't compromise on my bathing soap. Will I compromise on things like toothpaste and all that? Oh yes, I definitely will. What other things will I? 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number for your WhatsApp and Telegram messages is 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416. We're live on X at Nigeria Info PH is our X handle, and then Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Someone is saying lactose intolerant. Do Nigerians have allergies? Black tribe. Oh yes, we do. Oh wait, where do you think we came from? We fell from the sky or what? Of course we have allergies. Now this one says, speaking on brand loyalty, I have been eating a particular bread since the price was 350 naira. I know the bread. You may know the bread, but I'm not going to mention the bread because you're not going to do free advert for them. There has been a price spike since last year up onto 1,000 naira. In my area, that bread is like 1,200 now. I just keep going for it because it is what I am used to. I went to purchase a few days ago and was slapped with a new price of 1,500 naira. I nearly cried. Michael from Port Harcourt. And they say we should start baking our own bread. As if gas is cheap to bake. Or as if the things we want to use to bake is cheap. Theodore from Rumekini. Hi Theodore, welcome to the sunny side. Let's talk.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Theodore. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm good, thank God.
Alright then, talk to me.
Okay, on your question, on my toothpaste, I would say based on doctors with glaucoma, and that's why I can't change it because I have some teeth issue.
Oh,
but
okay.
When it comes to my soap, no, let me go to the ones that I have the choice to say if I don't. I would say peak milk.
You don't need to mention the brand. You can just say milk. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Milk. I have a particular brand. I don't. Anything liquid, I go for that, no matter the price. But when it's powder, I have a different brand also.
Oh, really? Okay, so I want to know, what is it about the milk? Now, you've mentioned that for your toothpaste, you stick with one because of your tooth issue. But what is it about that particular milk? Whether for powdered or for liquid, I think you have two options. From what you've explained, you have two options. Why do you go for each of them? I mean, despite the price increase, the one you had mentioned before, I know how much it costs now. It's not cheap. And no milk is cheap. Don't get me wrong, but there's something cheaper.
Yeah, I know, but I can't say this is the actual reason. Just love it.
You're just
I've tried all that brand, but it doesn't give me that joy, or should I say that sweet taste I get from it.
I see. Okay, he's tried other brands.
When it comes to phones, I'm among of the people who don't like iPhones.
Okay.
Yeah, I would never get an iPhone. I have a particular brand I go for. No matter how the price is, I go for that one. I have the money to get an iPhone, but I won't get it, no matter what.
What did they do to you? We don't want them to shop your money. they must have done something to you.
I won't mind, but I won't use my money to get it.
If they dash you, you won't mind. Come, let me dash you. We'll start from iPhone 5.
Even big enough to get me an iPhone.
Well, we know, but okay. Well, why you don't like it? There are people that they're dying for it. In fact, I once heard a rumor that some
my
girls.
daughter is dying for it.
Your daughter is dying for it.
Yeah, get an iPhone or no other phone.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Theodore. Theodore has spoken. Didi, I cannot compromise my cube no matter how much it will cost. Your seasoning cube. Oh, ye cookers, or ye caterers, or those of you who love to cook. Well, when it comes to seasoning cubes, this is me speaking for myself. I've had to compromise a few times. And this is why. I'm one of the people that believe that with or without seasoning cubes, food will go sweet, You know, I usually would go back to the times when our mothers did not have, these seasoning cubes, and they still made delicious meals. And I know of some persons that till today, they do not use seasoning cubes. So I will buy it because, okay, everybody is using it. How about we just buy it? But there are times when I go for the brand I prefer. There are other times when I have finished buying everything in the market. And then it just occurs to me, oh, seasoning cube has finished in the house. So how much change do I have left? So I go for how much change I have left. What is it able to buy for me at this time? And it says, okay. And then I go ahead to purchase it. So yeah, food. It could be food. It could be, luxury items, wristwatches. So while a lot of people will want to go for some very, very expensive brands, you know some of them. Michael Kors, Rolex, what's this one now? A lot of them. Some people will still say, there's that my customer, that Hausa customer. You have the number stored on your phone as watch seller or whatever you call the person. He will bring fine watch for me and they will buy. It's not like they cannot afford the bigger watches, but that watch seller has been coming through for them since forever. And the watches he sells have been good. And the funny thing is that they don't have brand names. When you look at the watch, you cannot say, okay, this is the company that made it. But they've been coming through. So you have been loyal to that watch seller who sells brandless watches. So today you say, I think I need gold watch. You call him. He'll give you something nice. Another day you say, I think I need a rose gold watch. You call him. He gets you something nice. Another day you say, I think I need a black watch, a brown watch, a silver watch. And he gets it for you. I think this time around, I need a round face. I don't need a square face or a rectangle face. He still shows up for you. The bottom line is this. Something is definitely behind our decision to stick with a brand. For you, what influences that loyalty? And then the second question, which is what a lot of us can relate to. In the midst of the current hardship, are you still loyal to certain brands despite cheaper alternatives? I have a message on Facebook for some of you who have been sending in your messages. Before I read them, 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. Also 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. Send us a message on WhatsApp and Telegram. The WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809 0306416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info PH. Go there, watch us live, be a part of a conversation. Fact I wanted. I hate to buy anything that doesn't give me quality. Even food didn't give me quality taste, I won't come back again. Charles, it's funny how you're particular about your skin. Wow. I thought it was ladies. We ladies care more. Victor from Urukrushi. Hi, Victor. Welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Victor. Talk to me.
Okay. The first question I have is to Nigeria. If it's not Nigerian, so I can't listen to any other station. The second one is the oil I use.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say you are loyal to Nigeria Info?
Very, very.
Oh my
very
God! I think you deserve this. Yay! One loyal listener, Victor from Rumikushi.
Thank you. Thank you. No, if I don't listen to Nigeria, especially Morning Prosper, your program, in short, almost all the programs.
All the programs.
Exception
Wow.
of the one I don't like because real estate, I don't like them. But every other program, I listen
Always
to.
listen.
Except
Thank you.
because
Thank you so much for always listening. It means a lot to us. I said thank you for always listening. It means a lot to us that you listen.
Yes. Then there is this other oil, but I will not mention the name.
Okay, don't
Because I
mention the
don't use that
name.
oil to change on my motor, do servicing in my motor. I don't use any other oil. No matter how cost it is, and it's like every time they increase the oil, they increase it because it's a high class oil. The other time I went there, they were asking me, why do you want to use this kind of oil to change on your keke boss? I said, that's what I like, because I like high test. I like the high test like that. So if it's not that oil, the other time I went there, my money was not complete. My friend was telling me, why must it be that? I said, that's the oil I like, and that's the oil I start with the motor, and that's the oil I want to use. And there is this other tube I like so much. If I don't use that tube, no other tube. Thank you.
Okay, oil Nigeria Info, but guess what? Nigeria Info first. So allow us to bask in that that MVP listener. That Okay, so Nigeria Info, a particular brand of oil, and a particular seasoning cube. Now for oil, I can relate. If you are a car owner, I'm sure you can relate. You don't just change your car engine oil anyhow. No. You're using a particular brand, you start with it. If you have to change it for any reason, it has to be a similar brand that has the same texture. We have synthetic oil, we have semi-synthetic oil. I think we have one other one. So I know some people just goes and buy change. No. You have to be faithful when it comes to your engine oil. And yes, I had to face that when I needed to service my vehicle recently. I was told that the particular brand I used to use when I started using it, it was 8,500 naira, yo. It increased to 9,000. Did I complain? No, I bought. It now increased to 9,500. I still say, you know what? That's how life is. I continue to buy. It entered 10,500. I say, well, faithfulness is key. Be fidelity. Stay loyal to the brand. I continue to be loyal. I continue. He now enter. From that price, it didn't come and enter 15,000. He jump from 10,000 to enter 15,500 naira. Guess what? My mechanic did not even bother to call me to tell me, madam, see waiting they happen. No, you go buy, abi you no go buy. He used his own discretion to find still the same brand, but I think it comes in 1,000. Super 1,000, and then there's 2,000 and all. He said he had to use his discretion that there is one they were selling for 13,500 and it was still going to be good for my engine. So he just went ahead and bought it without telling me. Did I feel bad? Well, he knows best. If anything do my engine, he's the one that will, because he's the one that changed the oil. So for things like oil, you don't change like that. There has to be a good reason for you to change. So I think the more we get on with this conversation, the more we are able to reflect on the things that we use on a regular that have increased in price and how we are reacting to those price differences and connecting it with how we still buy regardless And it's all centered around what we're talking about, brand loyalty. You are that customer who will continue to purchase from the same brand over and again, despite the fact that they are competitors offering similar products or services. Now, can I shock you? Some of the things that we buy and consume, do you know it is same company that produces them, but different prices, different names, different packaging? Are you aware that some of the things we buy, from products, milk, I'm trying to remember quite a number of them, same company produces them. I know of 4 brands. 2 are high up there, all right? Same company produces 2 of them. One of them is far more expensive than the other one. Then the other 2 brands of milk are down here to the same company, but different names, different every. And guess what? I have tasted them. You see those 2 on the lower? The one that is cheaper is actually far better than the one that is more expensive when it comes to taste and its giving. Francis from Iwafe. Welcome, Francis. Talk to me.
Yeah, good afternoon, my lady Enrique.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm blessed.
All right, let's talk.
I love putting on white t-shirts.
White t-shirts, okay?
Yeah, and I also love putting on white shoes. That's my favorite.
Okay, so anytime you see anything white, no matter the price, you will buy.
Sure.
All right, that's good. Thank you, Francis from UFA. Francis loves white like me, so I guess that's one thing you and I have in common, Francis. Mayowa Falorishon says, please help me. Mayowa, okay, this is a radio station. That message is quite unsolicited, but we'll see what we can do about it. Angel Bird says, demand will be high when the price of a particular brand is lower. This is because of high prices in the market now. Oka Nnamdi says, it's calling from Labor Line Afikbo. Nothing like brand loyalty anymore because consumers are now looking for cheaper alternatives. I'm Soki Fubara from Potaka says, I can't compromise my soft drink. I will buy notwithstanding. I like a certain brand of yogurt and I will buy. Been a while I bought though. The feeling is fine. Data everywhere go. Everyone go Abby. I don't understand. Data everyone go Abby. Good afternoon, Didi. When you get asked to a particular brand, when you get to use a particular brand, it becomes very difficult to turn away even if the brand's price is higher. The quality may not even differ, but that bond you have with the brand keeps pushing you there. Sometimes the price is not the defining factor. For example, I can give you one of my hands just to listen to Nigeria Info. That's how far my loyalty goes. I can just tune to Nigeria Info even if they are just playing music than to tune into another station. I know I don't pay to listen to it, but it is what it is. Dave, another loyal listener! Yay! This is for you, Dave. So this conversation is, is bringing out our loyal people. Good afternoon, Denise. For me, when it comes to electronics, I'm in love with Samsung television and phones. Henry from Kidney Island from Port Harcourt. Okay. Chisom from Omagwa says, I am used to a particular brand of toothpaste. If I use another, I don't feel clean. I started using it since it was 600 naira for family size. Today it is 1,200 naira. Guess what? I just bought 2 of it. You are the people that EFCC need to come and investigate. People that are buying toothpaste 1,200 naira. What are you cleaning in your mouth? What are you brushing? No. What is the source of your income? I need to know because the toothpaste I use costs 800 naira. And even 800 naira, yes, the last time I bought 2. But it's still doing me as if virtue went out of me. You know that woman with the issue of blood? When everybody was touching him, but when that woman touched him, he confirmed that virtue. When I bought it, virtue left me. So you are buying one of 1 too. EFCC, I want to do whistleblower work. There is somebody in Omagwa, a certain Chisom, that is buying toothpaste 1 2. Come and investigate source of his income. Anonymous says it depends on both the brand itself and the value they offer me. When the brands that produce my skincare and hair care products increase price, I didn't move. But if the brand owners do something unconscionable, or their product no longer has the effect on my skin or hair well, I'll part. Also, I'm loyal to certain radio presenters. If they are not on air, I know do. Since Debbie passed, I've not been able to listen to the Sunday morning show Nigeria Info Abuja. I've tried to give it a chance because it's Nigeria Info, and I keep reminding myself that the other presenter who is in her old slot won't have her vibe and shouldn't, because they're two different people. But know they work. Instead, I find myself getting annoyed. God rest her soul, Debbie. Samia Feinburn says, greetings CDW. I'm exclusively loyal to Nigeria Info FM 100%. Yay! Yeah. I'm also loyal to my extract soap. Started buying it at 550 naira. Now it is 1,650 naira. That's a lot of money you guys spent on betting soap. What are you washing? If it continues to increase every time I go shopping, I will switch loyalty. So you're using bathing soap of 1,650 as a man. Ha! All these men them. We're gonna investigate the source of your income. Someone says, I've been using this bathing soap for over 10 years now. As I speak to you, the soap is now 1.5 each. I'm confused. I be from Eliozu. I be, are you male or female? If you're a man, just go and use. Even truck soap, you can use it. Didi, it go shock you. My toothpaste is 2K. I have no other option because I use it for health reasons. Someone just sent a message. My own toothpaste is almost 5K now, and I am still using it. What are you people washing, yo? What are you people cleaning, yo, in your mouth, yo? Good afternoon, Didi. Since Dio left, hard facts has not been had. Calm down. Michael from Chinda Bayada George. You have to be calming down. Now, some of you are loyal to a brand for a reason. I became loyal to a particular brand when they gave me free samples. Yes, they gave me free samples of that particular product. There were a lot. And I didn't want to use them initially because I could go for any other brand. But I discovered that this particular brand did give me what I wanted. Now, the samples were free. And there were a lot of free samples. But I fell in love after using free. Until tomorrow, that is the brand I use. There was a catch for me. You see, if someone had not offered me free sample, I probably will never go into a supermarket, go into that line of the supermarket and purchase that particular brand. Some of us are loyal to certain brands because we do not have to buy them. The day we go and figure out how much they indeed cost, we will say now, wow. You see, some people started getting loyal to a particular brand from when they were children. That is what their parents offered them. They never used anything else in their house. Someone like me, I've been loyal to a particular brand of chocolate beverage from when I was a child because my dad will buy the biggest size of it, that very big one. And the taste was divine. Till today, I use it. For milk, I use any milk. Any milk at all. I don't care. I use it. But I have someone in my house who is loyal to a particular brand of milk. And if that milk is being sold at 20,000, that person will buy. Good afternoon, Didi. For me, I'm loyal to any person. But I'll still try. Please try. Thank you for being loyal. This one is for you. Oh, someone says, Didi, I'm loyal to you on radio. Alright, this conversation has to end. I'm sorry. I cannot finish your messages. We have to go on the news break now. Maybe after the news break, I'll come back to this conversation and we will round off. It's still the Sunny Side station.
You're tuned to your number one talk station, Nigeria Info. Welcome back